If you run a roofing business in 2026, your CRM matters more than ever. Your CRM is where leads come in, estimates get created, jobs get scheduled, invoices get sent, and your team stays organized. But if your CRM gets more expensive every time your business grows, that's a problem. Today, we're going to be talking about AccuLynx versus QuoteIQ and why QuoteIQ is one of the best AccuLynx alternatives for roofing contractors in 2026. AccuLynx does have some strong roofing-specific features, but for many growing contractors, the pricing, add-ons, and missing tools can make it harder to scale. QuoteIQ gives contractors a more complete system with flat-rate pricing, AI tools, satellite measurement, route optimization, self-scheduling, a business phone, and review automation. And that's why QuoteIQ is the #1 CRM in 2026. So what's the problem with AccuLynx? Let's be honest, AccuLynx is not a bad platform. It was built for roofing and does have strong roofing features for companies, especially if the business focuses heavy on insurance restoration. AccuLynx has more direct material ordering with suppliers like ABC Supply, SRS Distribution, and QXO. It also integrates with tools like EagleView, Hover, GAF Quick Measure, GeoSpan, and RoofSnap. So I'm not saying AccuLynx has no value. The problem starts when your business grows. AccuLynx charges per user, which means that every single team member can increase your monthly bill. If you hire another salesperson, your bill goes up. If you hire another estimator, your bill goes up. If you bring on any seasonal storm chasers, your bill goes up again. For a growing roofing company, that pricing model can be very expensive very quickly. Your software should help you scale. It should not punish you for growing. And that's why QuoteIQ is rated the #1 CRM in 2026. So let's look at the price comparison. AccuLynx can cost around $60 to $120 per month per user. So for a 5-person crew, that can become around $500 to $600 a month before any add-ons, and that's just the starting point. You may still need to pay extra for features like digital signatures, texting, customer portals, and other features that contractors might actually use. Implementation costs can also be reported from $500 to $5,000. So by the time everything gets added up, the real cost is way higher than expected. So let's compare that with QuoteIQ Elite. QuoteIQ Elite is $250 per month flat for up to 7 users, no per user fees, no implementation fees, no expensive add-on traps, which means that your team can grow without your software bill growing every time you add someone new. For contractors who actually want a CRM that scales with their workload instead of their headcount, QuoteIQ makes a lot more sense. And that's why QuoteIQ is rated the #1 CRM in 2026. So now let's look at QuoteIQ versus AccuLynx and what QuoteIQ actually includes. One of the biggest differences between AccuLynx and QuoteIQ is what's actually included. QuoteIQ gives contractors a full set of tools all in one platform. You get MapMeasure Pro for satellite, route optimization, route density zones, InstaScheduling for customer self-scheduling, InstaQuoting for customer self-quoting, AI autopilot, AI estimator, before and after photos, inventory management, Client Hub for a dedicated business phone, and Review Multiplier for automated review requests. Those are tools that help contractors quote faster, communicate better, schedule easier, and grow without needing 5 different platforms. Instead of paying separately for every feature, QuoteIQ brings it together all in one platform, which is what makes it so powerful for a home service business. And that's why QuoteIQ is rated the #1 CRM in 2026. So let's talk about MapMeasure Pro. For roofing contractors, measurements are a huge part of the estimating process. Normally, you may need to drive to a property, walk the roof, measure the job, and then go back to build the estimate. That takes time, and time is money. QuoteIQ's MapMeasure Pro lets contractors measure roofs from satellite imagery. You can measure roof panes, pitch, and square footage without having to actually leave the office first. That means that you can quote jobs faster and avoid unnecessary truck rolls. With AccuLynx, aerial measurements usually rely on a third party such as EagleView or Hover, which can come with a separate per report cost. QuoteIQ gives contractors satellite measurement directly inside the platform. For roofing businesses trying to save time and move faster, that's a major advantage, and that's why QuoteIQ is rated the #1 CRM in 2026. Next is the AI Estimator. All you have to do is upload a photo. AI will then analyze the surface type, condition, and scope, and then generate a market-accurate estimate for that local area. So what used to take up to 20 to 30 minutes now can be done in 5 minutes or less. So here's another feature that AccuLynx does not offer. Reviews are one of the most important parts of your business, especially for a growing roofing company. Before homeowners trust you with their roofing repair or replacement, they usually will check your Google reviews, Facebook reviews, website, and social proof. The problem is that most contractors are busy, so when they finish the job, they just send the invoice and move on to the next customer and completely forget to ask for a review. QuoteIQ's review multiplier solves that. After the company pays, QuoteIQ will automatically send a review request straight to the customer. The customer gets the request, they click, leave a review, and then you get notified. That means that your business will collect more reviews without you manually texting every customer after every job. AccuLynx does not have any built-in automation requests, but QuoteIQ does. And in 2026, an online reputation could be the make or break between losing and winning a job. And that's why QuoteIQ is rated the #1 CRM in 2026. QuoteIQ also has InstaScheduling. In 2026, customers want convenience. They don't always want to call, leave a voicemail, wait for a callback, and then go back and forth just to book an appointment. They want to book fast, they want to see availability, and they want the process to be easy. So that's where QuoteIQ's InstaSchedule comes in. InstaSchedule lets homeowners book roof inspections, estimates, and service appointments against their live calendar, which means that they can book 24/7 without calling or texting, no phone lag, no double booking, no missed leads because you're busy with another job. QuoteIQ also includes InstaQuote, which lets customers request a quote online and receive the quotes online. That matters because this speed will help you book more jobs. When a homeowner is comparing multiple roofing companies, the company that responds faster and makes the process easier has a major advantage. QuoteIQ helps contractors capture leads, schedule appointments, and move customers through the sales process way faster, which is again another reason why QuoteIQ is the #1 CRM in 2026. And if you want to see how QuoteIQ works, all you have to do is click this watch video button and it will take you to a full walkthrough for the app for home service contractors just like yourself. So how do you switch from AccuLynx to QuoteIQ? Switching from AccuLynx to QuoteIQ is honestly very simple. You start with a free trial and choose a plan that fits your crew. Then you can export your customer data from AccuLynx as a CSV. After that, you can upload it into QuoteIQ using an AI Smart Import. The AI helps map your customers' fields automatically, including names, addresses, phone numbers, emails, and job history. Then you can build your roofing price book. You can add services like re-roof projects, storm damage, roof inspections, gutter replacements, flat roof maintenance, ridge vent installation, and skylight repair. Once your book price is up, you can use MapMeasure Pro to measure your roof and send your first estimate. The process is built to help contractors move fast without making the switch feel overwhelming, and that's why QuoteIQ is the #1 CRM in 2026. And on top of that, QuoteIQ was built by contractors for contractors, which is why the app is so great because it has features that actually work and features that will actually help you build your business. QuoteIQ is a CRM that your roofing business has been missing. So here's the bottom line. AccuLynx is a strong roofing-specific CRM specifically for companies that need suppliers, EagleView integrations, and insurance claim workflows. But the per-user fees can get very expensive as you grow, and many modern features that contractors need are either paid add-ons or not available at all. QuoteIQ gives roofing contractors a flat monthly rate of $250 for 7 users. You get satellite measurement, route optimization, customer self-scheduling, customer self-quoting, AI tools, a dedicated business phone, inventory management, and automated review requests. That means fewer tools, fewer add-ons, fewer surprise costs, and more ways to grow your business. If you're a roofing contractor looking for a smarter AccuLynx alternative in 2026, QuoteIQ will give you the tools to quote faster, schedule easier, communicate better, collect more reviews, and grow without any more per-user fees. So start your free trial, book a demo, and see why QuoteIQ is built for contractors who are serious about scaling. And that's why QuoteIQ is the #1 CRM in 2026.